At 56, I decided to become a digital nomad and work remotely from Croatia. Yes, I did. If I haven't met you yet, I'm Jennifer Gilman, and I am a functional medicine, health, and lifestyle coach. Today, I have my hands folded here because I finally got this package. We're going to talk about shipping your favorite things, and actually receiving them. So stay right here. So when I was thinking about coming over here, and I don't know about you, but you probably have a lot of things you order from Amazon, maybe, or subscriptions or supplements or whatever. So certainly I'm the same, right? And I had to look at, well, how am I going to get some of this? And do I want to make my life easier or harder? I've heard all sorts of things about like getting things shipped to you and navigating that process. So I looked into various posts and also YouTube videos of how people did this. And then for myself, I narrowed down two companies that I definitely wanted to keep up my monthly subscription because they're important to my health and well-being, frankly. And those two companies were doTERRA. I've been a wellness advocate for like, oh my God, a long time, probably, I think it was 2013. And there's certain things I really love getting from them. And then also LifeWave, which is, if you're not familiar, it's light therapy and photobiomodulation. And one of the patches that I use is activating a peptide called GHK, copper peptide, if you're familiar with that. And then there's another one I really, really know is beneficial for me, and that's a glutathione patch. So I know these work for me. I've been using them for years. It was a no-brainer. I need to make this work, right? So I called the two companies. LifeWave was super easy. Like they had me switched over to the European market very, very quickly. And they were my first experience of receiving a package. Well, that went so well that I wasn't prepared for the next one exactly. So just be prepared. Like, even though you do your due diligence, you think you're doing everything right, it just depends and you just kind of hope for the best. So that first package came by DHL. And DHL is really known in other countries to be really good, honestly. So when I got the notification that my LifeWave order was being delivered by DHL, I just logged in and I actually switched it to from the apartment I'm staying, because I know that's where it gets people can get tripped up on, is I'm renting from an apartment. It was on the third floor, which is really fourth floor according to the US, right? Because they start with ground floor and then so 0, 1, 2, 3 is really 4 floors in the US, but it's 3 here. And then you have to go into an entrance door and then there's more doors. And I thought there's no way that they're going to find me. The good news with DHL is you could just, as soon as you get that tracking notification from the company, you can log right in and have it redirected to a package locker. And there's like package locker locations all over the city of Split. So easy. I relocated it. I redirected that package to a locker facility. I got notified it was there. They gave me a code and I just had to pick it up within 7 days. So that was my experience. It was really, really easy. With doTERRA, it took quite a bit of time. So those of you, I still love the company. I'm not bashing them. It's just like, again, do your due diligence. It took about a month to actually move over to the European market, just for like trying to stay up on top of emails and all of that. A little bit frustrating, but made it happen, and that happened. So now I'm getting my delivery. So I get notified it's going to come by UPS. Different experience, right? But I thought, well, surely UPS has lockers like DHL. No, they do not. So I was trying to log into the system. I even tried to get on the app, and they were saying like, this is an incomplete address. And I'm like, this is the address, right? And I even put third floor and I have my phone number. So it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. Notifications, incomplete address. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody, and like nothing's happening. So it's really hard online to navigate that. And so finally I reached out to my landlords and they were super helpful. They're like, you're going to have to call them. And if you can get the driver's number, that's even better. But I'm like, how do I get the driver's number? So I called this morning, and very nice on the phone. So I'm really glad, like back home, we just assume we can do all this like online. It's easy online. No, I personally did not have any luck with that. So I called UPS this morning when they opened, really nice. And she's like, okay, I will put down to deliver after 12:30 today. They're probably not going to call you because you have a US number, you don't have a Croatian number, but just be on the lookout. If you see somebody, you might want to go meet them. So great advice. So I'm out walking with my friend and I get a call from my landlord saying that the UPS guy was here trying to deliver the package, so much earlier than expected. And he's like, you may want to call him and get this all navigated. So I call and he doesn't really speak much English, which most people here in Split do. And that's okay. I mean, I should speak his language, really. I'm here in his country, right? But I was so fortunate. It's crazy how circumstances happen. I was walking with a new friend of mine who is Croatian and also, well, she's dual citizenship, Croatian and Canadian, but she's from Croatia originally. So here I am, I'm speaking to this guy, and ironically and fortunately, I have Anna next to me, and I just handed the phone to her. It's like, I can't seem to get to the fact, like, go to the third floor, here's the code to get in the door, and just leave it there. I couldn't get those instructions to him. Really nice man. I felt so bad because he's like wandering around trying to get the package to me. And so fortunately she got on and explained everything. We navigated the whole thing so that by the time I got back from my walk, I got the package. So she and I talked for a while because I was like, what do I do in the future, Anna? She said, it's always my biggest concern when I'm here 6 months out of the year is, will I get my packages? So even her, she struggles with this too, because you never know what it's going to be shipped by. Is it coming like from some unknown carrier? Is it DHL? Is it UPS? Is it Croatian Post? And she's like, Croatian Post and DHL have lockers that, it can be left at and you can pick it up within 7 days. But if it's something else, like, good luck, right? You hope that they call you. And so I'm learning, right? I don't know what I'm going to do the next month for this package. So we'll just kind of figure it out. I'm going to ask around more. Maybe I can somehow, have it delivered. DHL is my first choice. If not, Croatian Post, I'm going to see if I can get it delivered in a different method. I'll pay more money for it. I don't care. But yeah, I was wondering, like, now I'm talking about this package. You're probably wondering, like, what the heck is in it that was this important, Jen? So let's just do a little unboxing. This is my first order from the European market with doTERRA. So their products, some of the products are a little slightly different. And when I order doTERRA, there's 3 products in particular I love getting from them. And one is their vitamin mineral green complex, because it comes in a powder. And it's got just your basic what you need every day for your vitamins and minerals. Of course, I take a ton of other supplements that I get from other companies through Fullscript actually. But like these I really like for my basics. They're just really good. And I get the non-pill version because I swallow a lot of other capsules from other supplements. So this sort of gives me a break. So these are little packets. And I just love these because I'll open one for you. Every morning, it's the first thing I do. I like to drink like 20 ounces of water because it flushes your system and just wakes up your cells. It's a good thing to do. And this is the packet, you guys, like super easy. It's full of vitamins, minerals, and greens. And I just put it in water. I've got my little quick frother, blender. I mix it up and I drink it. So that takes care of that. And then I like my omega-3s. Now these are new because at home, I take capsules, like doTERRA send me capsules of omega-3s. Over here in Europe, they actually have these little packets that are liquid. Look how cute that is. So yeah, so I'll be using my omega-3s from this little packet and just pour it out. I can always put it on salad or I don't know. We'll just see. I just got them, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. And then, of course, a probiotic. So this is the trifecta of things I always get monthly from doTERRA. I just really like it. And then as needed, I buy different essential oils I run out of. I like some of their skincare products, but their probiotic comes in a little packet, or you can get the capsules. But again, it just gives me a little bit of a break to be able to have not capsule version on some of these things I take on a regular basis. And so that's it for that kit. I think I ordered a couple other things though. Normally that's all I get every month. Oh, that's right. I was out of turmeric capsules. So I really like these turmeric, what I like about these, it's dual chamber capsules. So it's got the curcumin and then also the turmeric essential oil all in one capsule. And you probably know turmeric is very anti-inflammatory. I like to just take one a day. After COVID, we also learned how important turmeric was for just staying well. Really important to me. And then I needed more toner. I love their toner because it has malachite and copper, which can help with collagen. And at my age, you worry about collagen. And then let's see. Oh, yeah, I needed more lemon. I like the lemon essential oil, especially if you're congested. And already a couple weeks ago, I had a very slight cold, which was truly just a cold in my nose and my sinuses. And after a week, it cleared up. But I wish I had lemon just to thin out like the mucus. It's a good thing to use that. And then, oh, that's right, lavender, because I burned myself here and I didn't have any lavender. Like, who goes somewhere without lavender essential oil, right? That's like the basic. That should be the first thing. One of the things but apparently I was out when I packed back at home. Don't remember. And I have burned myself once here, and it was frustrating because I'm like, I don't have lavender. I ended up using some frankincense, so it did very well, but the lavender really does work better. So because of those kind of things, I wanted to get the roller. But yeah, so that is a little bit about shipping. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I just wanted to, put this in there because it just happened. So I'm going to slide this in the cadence of my digital nomad after 50 episodes here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking about next time, but if you want to follow me, just go to my YouTube channel, like this video if it was enjoyable. If you really wanted to even pass it along to somebody, please share it. If you know somebody over here having some similar issues and maybe you feel like this can help them. And then subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. Bye for now.